Let's get right to the news with veteran GOP strategist Karl Rove responding to former President Trump's criticism of him and other Republicans during his CPAC address. Here's what Trump said, followed by Rove's response.
We will liberate America from these villains and scoundrels once and for all. When we started this journey, a journey like there has never been before, there's never been anything like this. We had a Republican Party that was ruled by freaks, neocons, globalists, open border zealots, and fools. But we are never going back to the party of Paul Ryan, Karl Rove, and Jeb Bush.
The president did name check me. I was happy to be named in the middle of Paul Ryan and Jeb Bush. But I think the president's speech was a good one, but not a great one. He has, he has now begun to emphasize issues, but some of those issues are a little weird. Building 10 new cities around America and having people elect school principals just strike me as fanciful ideas. But at least he was talking mostly, not entirely, but mostly about the future. We did have, the recitation that he'd actually won the 2020 election and that he'd won it by a lot, which I think people are over that. They just move on. You didn't win the election. You aren't president of the United States. Stay focused on the future. DeSantis is laying the predicate for a presidential campaign. He's not exactly running for president yet. He understands that people need to know more about him. And I thought his speech in California, and from what I heard, the speeches in Dallas and Houston, where he spoke to record-breaking audiences for the Republican County fundraising dinners, are all aimed at helping deepen people's understanding of who he is. I think it's a smart move. It's preliminary to becoming a presidential candidate.
I mean, Willie, talk about defining, I won't say deviancy down. Okay, well, defining political deviancy down to say, oh, at least he's starting to talk about the issues. I mean, he's basically declaring war on anybody who didn't vote for him. He's still lying about losing the election. You now have members of Congress who are going out talking about liberating those poor victims in their minds of people who actually stormed the Capitol on January the 6th. And so now they're calling them political prisoners. This is a really screwed up, twisted reality. And to try to gloss over it, which some establishment Republicans tried to do and go, well, at least he's starting to talk about the issues. To say that's unfortunate, well, that's a bit of an understatement. It's really, Trump's message, top to bottom, was sick. And again, it was all-out warfare on anybody that did not vote for him or people who voted for him who still won't follow him with the lie that led to the riots on January the 6th.
Yeah, the line that will be remembered from that speech is, I am your retribution. I am your payback. And so, yes, to say he's been graded on a curve is, to put it mildly. I wish my teachers graded me the way Donald Trump is graded by some analysts. By the way, Jeb Bush, who is on that list, who Karl Rove was talking about, has officially backed Ron DeSantis already. Ron DeSantis isn't even in the race. So there's always been that divide between the Bush family and Donald Trump dating back even before 2016. But